Hello my fellow fishmongers, it's Ocean Fish in 556. Showing a little update on my 20 peninsula. So I got a new addition, one new fish. My first fish was my maroon clownfish, and now he has hopefully a partner, which is a photon Ocellaris clownfish, or a phantom Ocellaris clownfish. So I know what you're thinking, you're not supposed to mix clownfish together. Well, where there's a will, there's a way, and kind of finding my way. I got this Ocellaris probably 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and initially when I put him in the tank, the maroon clownfish did not like it. So I did a cardinal sin. I added another clownfish to a system that has an established maroon clownfish. So the first day, it was aggression, funk on sight. That maroon clownfish just wouldn't leave him alone. Drove him into this corner right here, and they had a couple fights, a lot of fights, and I separated after an hour. So what did I do? I ended up moving my maroon clownfish into a breeder box. Put this over here. So basically, on a Saturday, after I acclimated the Ocellaris, I put the maroon clownfish into that holding breeder box. Let me close the door, that's loud. Alright. So I ended up putting him inside this breeder box, just literally hung it on the side for 5 days. So my maroon clownfish was basically on lockdown, and the Ocellaris got some time to discover the tank. And after the 5th day, I let the maroon clownfish out, and he attacked the Ocellaris for maybe an hour, but it wasn't really bad. It was more like a pick and go. It wasn't like fighting for seconds on end. So this is about as aggressive as it gets. It's really not that bad. It's not even that bad at all. And when I ended up getting the Ocellaris phantom clown, I ended up getting an anemone, but neither of the two clownfishes are interested in it, so maybe one will discover it sooner or later. And they are getting along. It's touch and go, really. I believe the maroon clownfish has really accepted the Ocellaris, so it's not really that aggressive. But just to show you how bad it gets, let's feed them and you can tell me if it's bad. So feed them. Timer. Power strip off, and here we go. Power off, and let's feed them a little bit. I do flakes. That's aggression during eating time. They both eat. They don't really attack each other anymore. They both kind of just eat at the same time. So it's really not that aggressive at all. It's not even that bad. I think the key was really putting that maroon clownfish in this breeder box for 5 days. It really made him docile. I mean, he's really not that aggressive towards the Ocellaris anymore. He accepts him. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, that was aggression right there. That's as bad as it gets. It's not even that bad. So that's all my new addition to my tank, a little update. That's what's really going on. So hopefully in the future I can get some phantom lightning, I don't know. They're not a pair yet, they don't swim together, but they do tolerate each other. So my maroon clownfish is slightly bigger than the Ocellaris, and that was kind of my bad. I aimed to get a Ocellaris that was bigger than the maroon clownfish, and when I got back to my home, I acclimated him and realized, oh, he's slightly smaller. I wonder if the maroon clownfish will notice. So right after he eats, he kind of stays on the left side of the tank. He sleeps in that corner where it's kind of hollowed out from the earlier fighting. And the maroon clownfish, he sleeps in that back corner. Sometimes in the front, sometimes in the back, but it's his right side of the tank, her right side of the tank. The maroon is bigger than the Ocellaris, so I'm gonna have to rename my maroon. I guess he's not the guy anymore, he's the dominant female. Well, that's fine with me. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they do that weird dance, but I think it's part of the clownfish ritual, trying to get to know somebody like that, so we'll see how it goes. And they're cool about it. Let me turn back on the pump. And they kind of accept each other. It's alright. It's gonna be fine. So that is my quick update for my tank. The newest member, the Ocellaris Phantom Clownfish or the Ocellaris Photon Clownfish. I'll look it up again. I can't really remember at the moment. It's either or. So the Ocellaris is going to be the male, and my maroon, it's going to be the female. She runs this tank, but she won't go near that anemone. A little bit of aggression. It's not even that. Ah, it's fine. Anemone gets no love. The maroon swims around it all day, just checking up on the Ocellaris, but she hasn't touched that anemone yet. Hopefully it'll happen soon. Come on, just touch it. We'll see what happens, but newest edition, Ocellaris, and partnering up with a maroon clownfish. And I'm out.